And welcome to MLB Wednesday's MLB The Show 20 week 116. I talked about this a little bit about this last week. Fortunately, the nature of Wednesdays, um, it may not be so much at first. It just depends on how much Wednesdays get busy again, then it could be, but it's definitely going to be a little bit harder to cast like like at this time, a little bit take a little time. Maybe earlier than 6, and really put 6 again starting this week, but it's just going to really depend on a lot of really what happens and just how it goes with the comic book store and everything. It's going to depend on that. Well, the things that are going on in the world and going on. Um, but hey, at least comics are starting to release starting next week, so I mean that's a good thing. Um, for me, it's just again because of that the schedule. Wednesdays are going to be a little bit more erratic again. You know, so
we are
can't be
under
helped.
the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Casey Mize gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
So another thing, and this didn't affect David.
His last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And he will add yet another.
I'm just going to. Okay, yes, I did. Okay.
Game to his incredible hitting streak.
Just make sure the options are still. Okay.
As it now reaches even further.
Okay. What the fuck?
Into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Roll, I don't know if this thing.
What the fuck? Why am I in this play?
We're going to hand this.
Stepping in, Richard Big Daddy. He singled his last time up.
It's just what happened last night is I've been for a year and a half. I've been using.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
A year and a half. I've been using
High fly
sort of
ball
year and a
out to
half.
straightaway center.
I've been using external drive to
Swaggerty
keep,
is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
I have extra room PlayStation 4.
So striding forward now,
was
Richard Big
I
Daddy,
literally
he flew
stepped
out
out
in his
for
last at-bat.
maybe
Almost,
a minute or two.
almost went deep his last
I
day,
had
he certainly
it on.
just missed it. With this guy's big
I was
power,
gonna start. I
he's
was gonna
feeling
record
pretty
a
good
couple
at the
more
dish.
videos of
For him to
Persona
try and get on something
5
drive
and
it out of the yard, this AB.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe after
and
the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to.
Oh my
Standing
God!
in,
I'm not
Jacob
supposed to be having these opportunities.
Rogers. Striding in, Richard Big Daddy. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
But I stepped out, I came back, and they said the foul was correct. I'm like, what the fuck?
Hitting against right-handed pitching.
Line
I'm
drive
like,
to
I
center
left it
field.
on the screen
That's in
now.
for a
Like,
base
did I
hit. He's now 3 for
fucking
4.
cause something happened by leaving it on this? Oh, I've never seen that happen. I mean, I was out for like a minute or two. I wasn't even gone long. I was gone maybe 2 minutes, 30 minutes at most. I wasn't even gone long. And so it's like, okay, this doesn't make any sense.
Hit sharply
So
on the ground. And
I
that'll get
try to
through into center.
restart,
So
try
there's
to
your
start
possible
the
go-ahead
game,
run on
and
base now to lead
I
off the
play the
inning.
game again, and it just...
Ready to go for the
and it says it couldn't let the game, which frustrated and are you fucking kidding me? It's frustrated and angry. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? So I'm like, okay, this should not. It's like it wasn't registering my USB hard drive anymore. I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, it just was like, okay, maybe I accidentally unplugged it. Or just that fucking happens because the plugs for the fucking PlayStation are can be very loose. Trust me, it's fucking annoying. So I hear me complain about trying to get my controller there charged because the fucking controller won't fucking. I have issues with that doing that, so there's that problem. I'm literally trying to figure this out, and I'm frustrated. I'm like, this thing is not working. I'm like, I must be doing something wrong. Yeah, this is never happened, but I must be doing something wrong, right? No, nothing I was doing was wrong. It just it became very obvious that somewhere along the line I had lost the ability to use this use my HDMI, and it became to the point where I just was like, what the fuck happened? I didn't even know what happened. It's playing a game because we don't like the fact that as you exited out because we're fucking dipshits and cheated your team. So I'm like, frustrated, I'm angry, I'm just like, I wasn't even angry, I was just like upset, I was like, and so, it's like, fuck, man. Yeah, just, but I was like, so I went on Amazon and got a new one. So, but if I had to spend I made sure to download this one just in case Isaac and Persona 5 took longer. You know, I wanted to make sure if we're playing this today, so that at least I don't need this because there's no way that Persona 5 Royal's gonna download in time to play that last night. So that was like, yeah, I need this for tomorrow. So download this first, and I downloaded this and I re-downloaded it, thankfully, and thankfully. The save is tied to the account, not to your hard drive, and I like that. I like the Xbox and PlayStation does that now, and not have to worry about that. So you can just because I've talked about this before. I have a Xbox 360 somewhere in this room I cannot use because it's running to death, and it's an white one, so all my memory, all my saves on it are tied to a hard drive I can no longer use because most of the Xbox 360s became internal hard drives, not external. So yeah. Yeah. Come on, why does it be this hard? So one fucking time, done, bam, boom. Come on, game. So that was my night last night. Continue to hell that's been my last fucking 2 months. Get my guy somewhere is he sniffing at again? Jeez, what the fuck is going on here? Thank you, shouldn't have been that hard. Should have been on the 30th time, should have been on the first fucking time. Fuck, man. Oh. I got some other bad news. It's like the other day, I didn't get to mention, was Con was hoping to go to June, got pushed back till they don't know because they're looking for a new venue, and
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Matt Manning, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
So they're still trying to find a venue or something, at least something this year.
I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a fairly solid pitcher.
Good, I guess, but
he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA.
If again, it wasn't under control because
I'm
not mad at them.
This guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Now at the plate,
Decides to
Richard
be
Big Daddy comes in
fearful.
today, leading the American League in batting for the season.
Something.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Come on, I'm not too early.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Into the box now, Richard Big Daddy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive
Come
to center
on, that
field.
was not square enough to shove an home run.
Swaggerty is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Ready now, Richard Big Daddy.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted out towards straightaway center
That should have
field.
been a home run. Stop with the fucking
Swaggerty
teeing.
is there, and he makes the catch for the out. New inning set to get underway.
3-0.
At the
Fucking hit
plate,
2 runs. The
Richard
fucking
Big
bump.
Daddy, he flew out in his last at bat.
Almost.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center.
Should be 4-3.
Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Detroit Tigers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Matt.
Can't let me play in the fucking games with everybody and not some fucking loser who fucking is banging 200. Oh, you need it. No, I don't. No. But. You need to play some idiots who can lose you games. Oh, cheating. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. I want them to have that game. Tell them if they start it. Nope. We're going to take it out next game for no reason. So 11-10 game and fucking to do a run that game. Come on, game. Stop smoking crack. This is not so good. Oh yeah, why did it start today? This game, sorry. Well, for 30 minutes, I only got one. We haven't even got to a series. That's the nice thing about being useful, but being able to push that triangle button, you just sim that dang net, not even have to. So, 8 activities you can save, and even like, oh crap, I didn't want to. I'm gonna go to that first.
are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the New York Yankees. Interleague. Alec Bettinger, a Virginia born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Dan Plesac. What's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times.
And the runner from second is in to score.
You download the game.
Bottom of the inning now. Into the box now. Richard Big Daddy. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And it gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite. Settling in now, Richard Big Daddy. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're
Oh
still
my
in the middle
God,
innings. They're down
stop
by
with the
a couple of
cheating.
runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going.
Man.
The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win.
Stepping in, Richard Big Daddy, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. That's lifted the other way out to left.
That late. That should be on run.
Montoya will settle
Score
under it to make the
6-5.
play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Play ball. You're out. Out. 3. He's out. 3. Out.
Yeah, that's
You cannot stop. You just cannot stop. You cannot stop. You did not fucking win the game. My guy hit fucking 2 runs in the last 2 at-bats, which fucking gave us 6-5 win, you fucking cheater. Of course, because you couldn't let it go out like it was fucking it, you had to fucking cheat. You had to play the fucking invisible wall game.
Afternoon baseball here on the
Facing
show.
a 4-8
Today we've
here.
got a good Michael Fulmer, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the bump, Michael Fulmer. Boy, what really turned his career around. Learning the straight.
One sack as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Digging in to try it again, Richard Big Daddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped.
And he'll lay
You
out
get
to make a
caught.
spectacular catch. Wow.
His body was supposedly getting caught.
Riding in once again, Richard Big Daddy, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the
All right,
plate
hanging
this
on
guy
the ground,
loves to
hanging
hit
in
at.
here.
Hitting
Stop with the
over
fucking
350
mirror.
left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in now, Richard Big Daddy in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch lifted in the air to
Did
straightaway
not
center.
pop out.
Reynolds hits it for
Fucking
number 3.
run.
So it's no runs. Coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Puig.
He's
On the
not
warning
catching
track,
that
he
ball
makes
unless
the
he's a
catch.
fucking guy.
Let's play ball.
You just can't stop. You just cannot stop. You just cannot stop. There's a fucking. I'm the one that the game run over. Not that fucking guy. Me. That was the run. That was the fucking one. But it fucking should have been there because it fucking scored 1 thing run. You fucking lying cheap piece of shit. Here we go with the fucking heating.
Mozart, this feel like gotta flip Noah's Ark. New Lamborghini, the doors off. Fell asleep in the doors off. Get it? My diamonds and stars. Like Coach Carter. Ain't talking about no fuck. You don't make with some problems. I put it on to the hand. Coach Curry, watch you turn it on.
One second. I just... That's the nice thing about the overlays. You can hide stuff you don't want people to see. Just private stuff.
MLB The Show's coverage.
Let's play ball.
Now batting, Richard. Big Daddy.
The right fielder.
Guy does a lot of different things in the ball field. Not only has this guy been a hit machine all year, but
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one.
Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. Ready for another chance.
Yeah, right, one goes to that,
Big
it shows
Daddy,
up
he
and
went
it's
deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at bat, Natty,
Early
we
in
heard
the
this
season.
guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed
That's what it
pitches.
was just weird.
Richard, Big Daddy, will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Line drive to center field. Reynolds is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
What the fuck are you doing?
Standing in, Richard, Big Daddy.
Here we go. Right fielder. Richard, Big Daddy.
Oh, you fucking pussy! Pussy! You're a pussy! You are a pussy!
And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load
Pussy.
the bases here and set up.
Pussy! Pussy!
That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take your break.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 1-run finish, 4-3.
You're supposed to fucking be a fucking... have some balls. Man the fuck up, manager, and pitch to me. Ooh. Flashback and Legends. Choose one better. Gary Carter. Okay, well. Miguel Cabrera, I forgot it was the Browns. Ozzie Smith with the Padres, that just looks weird. But that's his rookie card. Doesn't know, Ozzie Smith was one of the best shortstops in the 80s. Played for the Cardinals. I never knew he played for the Padres. Wow. thing better than what I got. Equipment. Yeah, it's not. And that is what I got. Is probably the best one I got. Probably the best in the game. See the other ones. Continue to have better fielding.
Not sure. She catch a tag, we knocking them off. After I hit boy, she hit the door. And them hunters be coming in, all of this money, and I gotta give me some more. Big bag, better won't hit the floor. Talk hot, then we run your jaw. I'ma hop in the phone and zoom off. That be my dog, I'm calling him Rudolph. I'm in love with the way.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball.
Oh, Dome's closed.
A good
That's why you're
matchup here
in
for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays.
That's probably in that game too, but.
So stepping in, Richard Big Daddy. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette gathers it in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first. Standing in, Richard Big Daddy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly.
Go sit, you know.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Stop with the fucking eating.
Ready for another shot now. Richard Big Daddy. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And that is off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Digging in, Richard Big Daddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Wow, I'm shocked even.
Now at the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings. Guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire and nothing.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
I've been really fortunate over the years to know some of the best interviewers in the broadcasting business, talking about Tim Russert and Ted Koppel, and I've had a chance to talk to them about the techniques that they
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So his remarkable season continues as the Yankees start to pull away a bit. It's now 4-0. So we'll take one more look. And digging in to try it again, Richard Big Daddy. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen.
And
The run will score from second here as that breaks it open to a 6-0 lead.
Doesn't matter if he hit a country mile as long as
Coming to the plate now,
Richard
Richard
goes
Big
out.
Daddy. He singled his last time up. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Thompson Williams has to retreat to the track, but he has it to. Next for New York, Richard Big Daddy. He
He
flew
got a
out in
country
his
mile
last
and it
at-bat.
goes foul, doesn't
He
matter.
almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out
That's
toward
gone.
deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken. And what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to.
I don't know if I.
Standing in now
They
for
had
the
those
Yankees,
black guys to
Richard
know it.
Big Daddy
But
will
the
try to
reason
do
those
damage
these
with
like
the
those are
bases
black guys
loaded
that
and two
no one
gone.
can
This guy's
sit
having
there
a
and,
pretty
like,
good week so far in
shine
one game.
things in
His
people's
last at-bat,
eyes.
his second home run of the
Grass
game.
eyes
We'll see if
and,
they'll pitch him a little bit.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Take a laser
Yankees
pointer.
forced to settle for one.
Guys trying to swing.
15-2 the final tally here. The Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes.
That was it. They said it was off the bear's eye. It was not off the bear's eye. It was off the black guy seats. That's weird.
Afternoon baseball. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Richard Big Daddy. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Thompson Williams is right there. One pitch, one away. So now it'll be the four
That's
hole.
what down
Richard
6 to 4,
Big Daddy.
4 nothing
He
up
flew
6
out
4.
in his last at bat. Almost. There's a
Now
swing
they can
and
7-4.
drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and
I don't know what
watch
place
that
it
one
is.
fly. A no doubt home run. So we'll take one more look.
By the way, that's
and
why
boy, he just continues
like,
to hit the ball out of the ballpark
the
at an
walls up
alarming rate.
and like my
What a
like
year.
stands. Sorry to call it bear's eye.
Digging in the switch hitter, Richard
They're
Big
doing line
Daddy.
of sight as batter. They don't want
He's
people
ready.
to
Here's the first offering.
be able to
Line
Back to
drive,
hit it.
and that's a
Back to hit
base
it
hit
like
into
that,
center
like-
field.
give the home team an advantage.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely.
Settling in now.
16 and
Richard
12. What
Big
the
Daddy.
fuck
He
is this
singled
game?
his last time up. He pulls this one into right. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking.
There have been 31 runs scored. Down 33.
Ball 4, take your base.
It's the 6th inning. It's 17 to 16. This ain't a baseball score. This is a football
Big Daddy.
score.
He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right.
It's like the
Marte
Giants playing the
going back.
Toronto Argonauts, I
Gone to lead off
18
the
to
inning.
16. What the fuck,
One more
man?
time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more home run on it.
He's out. That's ball 4.
This would be one of the highest scoring games in baseball history. 20 to 18. Holy shit.
Ball 4, take your base.
Stepping into the box, Richard Big Daddy in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
This guy's
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Marte going back at the track. The
God,
wall.
it's
And
now
as
21 to
Yankees fans here on
20.
television quite
Holy
frequently,
fucking shit, this game. What the fuck?
So a 3-run shot to right center field, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
That 41 runs have been scored in this game. A combined 41 runs. Now, you're not watching a football score. That is a baseball score.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of...
3. Out. You're out. 3. He's out. Out. 3. He's safe.
And that's how the game ends. 21 to 20.
To watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic
I
slugfest,
don't
and they
even.
walk away on
I
top
am.
in the end.
No, I've
21
lost.
to 20
You know, words I
today.
could say.
New York came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
21
Aroldis
to
Chapman claims the
20.
win out of the pen, his first. Justin Anderson records the save, his
Looks like the
19th
Giants
of the
beat
campaign.
Buffalo by 1 run. That's a missed field goal, extra point. I don't know. I don't even. There's no words. Probably highly doubtful too. Extreme marker thing. Clip that later. Hell yeah. But where to know when to go back to later. Exactly, but it's just enough so I can like, okay, now for the positions, like, okay, now I know.
Digging in, Richard Big Daddy. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And he will add yet another game to his incredible. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now to the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He reached on a single in his first try.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now the pitch. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. Around first, digging for 2. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double. So he's into second on the 2-base hit here to lead off the home 4th. And they're into the box.
That's better play smart.
Big Daddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up.
The,
Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Naquin is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. Now at the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Big Daddy.
From the stretch. Hard hit ball
Come
to second.
on.
Reined in.
No.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Richard Big Daddy. A winning run at second. However, the double play in order here.
Let it fly, big guy. Here we go.
Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's in there. Base hit. And the Yankees are going to walk off as winners. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game.
Daytime baseball. Now at the plate, Richard Big Daddy comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
Boy, talking about a damaged season, leads the league in home runs and runs batted in. This guy has a legitimate shot to win the Triple Crown.
Arozarena is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in for his second at-bat, Richard Big Daddy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
You know, it's confusing. I don't know why this
Almost
happened.
went deep his last
That's
AB.
like,
Certainly
is that
just
right?
missed
No.
it. With
Okay.
this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard.
And sometimes you see how they have a couple of scoring, how they have, you know, the score
Shot
and
to
goes on,
straightaway center,
shows
number
on.
348
Come up.
for
For
his
some reason,
career.
they don't
As the
show,
Yankees
or
move out
they'll
in front.
show guys are on or not on when
Trying
they
to
are
pick
when
things
they
up where we left off. Richard Big
guys
Daddy,
are on when
and we'll see
when
what he
they're
can
not
do
on,
here
or
with a
guys
pair of runners
are
on base
not
and
on
2 gone here in the 5th.
when their arc runs on base.
Line towards
So
center
it's like,
field.
what are they?
And
What
the
is
2-out
going
try
on
will
here?
not come to pass as the inning is
It
over.
is. That doesn't make any sense. It's not supposed to happen.
Richard Big Daddy will stand in again as we flash you
That's
back
why I
here to the
get confused,
4th
like,
inning.
wait.
This was a 2-run
I
home
thought they were
run.
runners on.
Definitely
No,
one
it's
of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Hit in the air out to
It's the
center
game
field.
fucking confusing me because it's fucking telling me that guys are on when there isn't.
And that will conclude matters
And
here
it not
in the
telling
7th.
where guys
So
are
it's
when
no
they are.
runs. 4-2 the final score today. So the Bronx Bombers with a division-leading 60th team win this year. are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing match. Kyle Freeland, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field.
There it
Back
goes.
at the
Where's that
wall,
going?
and it's gone. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Into the box now, Richard Big Daddy. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Lifted the other way to left center. Marquez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Striding in, Richard Big Daddy comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Line towards center field. Scott is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. For the Yankees. Ready once again, Richard Big Daddy. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. How about the work the lineups are? And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. Miami jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jose Arena earns win number 7 on the season.
9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the... Alec Bettinger gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that.
Really? Really?
At the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So we'll take one more look. At the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now in the box, Richard Big Daddy. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone.
Right on face with this.
Well, Dero, you know they say records are made to be.
Ready now, Richard Big Daddy. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Step.
What the fuck?
Up now. 9-7, the final score in this ball game. The Yanks took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
trap, trap. Put you all over my Snapchat. Nat, so fat, fat. Gotta get you home like stat, stat. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. Red light, green light.
We are under. Jordan Montgomery will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Well, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Yankee.
So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just... All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Right to him. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Richard Big Daddy will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Oh, and he turns another one around here.
That one's
And
gone,
his
baby,
fine
gone.
ball
Not
game will
coming back.
continue. Give him another
bites
home
the
run.
dust.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken. And what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, they're...
Digging in once again, Richard Big Daddy. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
Hey, Matty,
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall.
He ain't
It's
even
a
looking
home
like,
run.
oh, God, down out to it.
Richard Big Daddy will stride in again as he looks to join a very
Oh,
elite
come
list.
on,
We'll
grow
take
us out
you
of the
back to
balls.
earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The New York Yankees get the win on the heels of 4 home runs.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 5.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball next on the show. Hunter Green, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
At the plate, Richard Big Daddy. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
What a powerhouse season in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in.
Oh,
He's
bullshit.
also
Come on.
one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Stepping in, Richard Big Daddy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a drive out to
They
left
call the
center
yell
field.
as soon as they get the out. Burn
He's
out
through
longer.
first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. And he will...
He's up all that.
Digging in, Richard Big Daddy. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. And he turns on one, sending
That
it
one's
high
gone.
and deep to right. Looking up is the right
Yeah,
fielder.
less than 2
And
outs, you
this
can
one
tell
is
if that ball's
gone.
not being
A
caught.
home run.
Well,
If he's-
Dero, you know, they
if
say
he's
records
throwing the
are
running.
made.
And I
Richard
always get
Big
tell
Daddy
because the
will
ball
stand in again as
gets
we
maybe a
flash
low
you
square
back here
for
to inning number 6. And this was his
There.
3-run home run that's really been the
Well, that's
key
a good
blow to this
indication
point in
because
the ball
sometimes-
game. And that's through
I
into
mean,
center field, base hit.
if the Reds don't
Back
run,
on another here as the runner scores
not
from
gonna run.
second.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock
yeah,
right up.
really never know because Yeah, again,
Digging in and
the
looking for
original
more,
run gives us 2
Richard
outs after
Big
the
Daddy.
double
He
run.
came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play. 5-0 the final score today. The Yankees rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Garrett Cole gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort.
14 men on base.
It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network
wet
nonetheless.
one?
Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Cincinnati Reds. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network.
My misses up in the sunny is awful. It's not even a
Jose
cloudless
Lopez,
sky.
a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Richard Big Daddy, comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Roll, I don't know if this thing's ever...
So here's the cleanup hitter, Richard Big Daddy. He reached on a single in his first try.
Big Daddy.
Let her rip, let her rip.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hard hit ball to second.
Come
And that
on.
finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home roads?
So striding forward now, Richard Big Daddy. He singled his last time up.
Big Daddy.
Let it fly, let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
First pitch coming, here it is. Runners on the move for second. High fly ball out to
It's a
straightaway
phenomenal
center.
flyable out.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away,
Come
and
on,
that
man.
ends the inning. So digging in now, Richard Big Daddy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just...
Hang on,
Whew,
this
that
is
one's
hit deep
gone.
into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run.
It was way out of there. It wasn't even close to not being out.
One more time. He gets a pitch. Digging in now, Richard Big Daddy. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ballgame.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been...
Ball 4, take the base. 3. You're out. 3.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark.
La 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 bamba. Say that. Yeah. What you gonna do for the bag? Yeah. Spin it like in my lap. Yeah. Spin it, make it all bad. La 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 bamba. Shout it back. Yeah. All this cash up for grabs. Yeah. There's no cap. She like that, I keep coming back. La 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 bamba. Yeah. She just want hard Celine. She like the bar Kareem. I'm trying to get all between. Yeah. She pop it all on.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Cal Quantrill gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Richard Big Daddy. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So coming to the plate, Richard Big Daddy, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone. So we'll take one more look. And so striding in, Richard Big Daddy will swing it from the left side right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow. Into the box now, Richard Big Daddy. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Meadows moving back. And it's gone.
Play ball. Out. 3. Out. 3. Out. You're out. 3. He's out. Out.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize.
Tony, yeah, walked out of Louis looking like a virgin discount. If it ain't 100, this a miscount. 7 days a week, I spend 6 cents. If a chick with me, she like big house. If a chick with me, she like foreign cars. If a chick with me, she like go yard. If a chick with me, she like protein. Make a chick a rich clothes off. Pull her to the flame with my doors.
Inferences drawn from season statistics can sometimes illuminate.
I don't draw walks. I don't. Don't waste my bats that way. Power and guy does it.
I go to sleep in designer, psych. I go to sleep in yikes. Telling it honor a lot, right? As soon as I left, I got right. This a precision.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. It's baseball. It's the Aaron Sanchez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Stepping in, Richard Big Daddy, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. LeMahieu's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. In now, Richard Big Daddy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Popped him up.
Popping it up, you fucker.
Murphy over to his left. 2 down.
Son of a fucking dumbass bitch.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Richard Big Daddy, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone! And we'll take one more look at the big one. 100 home runs in a season. Can you believe it? Stepping in and ready for another shot, Richard Big Daddy. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Come on, this game
Laureano is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
That is just bullshit teaming game.
8-5 today. Nick Tropiano earns the victory out of the bullpen, number 10 on the year.
Dumbass bullshit teaming. I don't know. I'll save it for next week. But, yeah, I mean, just. That's all right. I felt very good place, damn it. But that's going to be it for today. We're going to be back tomorrow with more Okay Deluxe. It's in the great to get in the morning and tomorrow night. Hopefully Pokemon Wednesday, so we'll see. So for Friday we'll pick up Gadeo play through Yakuza 0 with chapters 10 and 11. Saturday 12, 13, maybe more. We'll see. Sunday maybe we'll do some MLB 2K20. We'll see after but definitely Sunday we'll be more Okay Deluxe racing. Anyway, Monday, Yakuza 0, and hopefully finishing up on Tuesday with the last chapter. Chapters, let's see. I think it goes right. Should be finishing up on Tuesday. And right back in next Wednesday. Hopefully, with MLB Wednesday's MLB Show. Probably not at the time it's been lately, around the time. So, yeah, but that's it for schedule. My challenge, like you see at the fall, but we got lots of games coming out. Like I said, we'll be wrapping up Yakuza 0 next couple of days, but next week we'll be starting Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and coming up in that's right, I gotta put that in. I should put that in. So I can download it. Yeah. Also coming up, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Persona 4 Golden, so much of good stuff playing. So follow me on social media, see what they're going to live with Routine Chat, on game goodies from Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, subscribe to the page for all the playthroughs, past better feature, including all our playthroughs of Road Show mode from 14 through 20. Plus, bonus exclusive ones are only can be found on the YouTube channel for Road to Show modes. MLB The Show content that was posted there. Plus, unboxing videos, reaction videos, catch my two videos, all kinds of good stuff. We also got Discord, we're doing more stuff on in the future. And if you want to get that, there's some ways for all save money. Right on the files are on YouTube. All those links can be found in the info section down below. Let's see. Did I want to host? I don't know what that is, but playing Persona 1 RL. You know, host up Crumbs is playing more of Final Fantasy X. Which might play somewhere down the line. I actually have it now for the PS4. So until next time, we go 1-on-1. Peace!